The United States is $36 trillion in debt, and our budget deficits make up about 6% of GDP. This is concerning, and I've heard a lot of people ask, why not just tax the rich? Here's the deal. Taxing the rich is not a real solution and will not stabilize our debt in the long term. Let's not forget that as a result of the Trump tax cuts, the top 1% paid more income tax than ever before, over 45% of all taxes. The top 10% of earners now pay over 3/4 of all income taxes. This is important because the federal government raises most of its revenue from income taxes. And even if we implemented an aggressive tax the rich agenda, studies find that we could raise at the very most about 2% of GDP, and that's just not enough. There simply aren't enough rich people to pay our debts. Additionally, taxing the rich would hurt the Americans in the lower tax brackets in the form of lower wages and higher prices. And what if we raise the taxes too high? People will be incentivized to avoid paying them, and revenues will actually go down. Some people think we should follow Europe, but European countries are not the tax-the-rich utopias many believe them to be. Pre-COVID-19, France's revenue per GDP was 45.4%, but their high tax revenues were driven by payroll taxes, property taxes, and steep value-added taxes. In fact, our upper income tax rates match much of Europe's. If we really want to tackle our debt and deficits, we have to cut out spending. And that's what Republicans are trying to do through budget reconciliation and the appropriations processes right now. We're looking at everything, we're trying to cut out the waste, and this is what the American people asked us to do in the last election. So stay calm while you're hearing a lot of people panic. We are trying to tackle the debt and deficit just like you asked us to.